Good evening, this is Greg Viloria, aka Social Greg on Twitter for the Nerd Stalker Media Group. And I'm with Texas Homer, that tech girl, Liberty Madison.
Yes, Liberty Madison, that tech girl here at SF New Tech.
So we're here for the October event, right? And
yes, we're here. Just got finished watching some awesome tech.
Awesome tech. And it was kind of interesting, right? We had a big company present tonight, right?
We had, are you talking about Microsoft?
Well, are they still considered a big company?
Well, they opened, so.
Well, they sponsor us, so we better be nice, all right? So they presented their new IE, right?
They did. They presented tonight, which was interesting, and it was kind of fun. As the CTO of Sumo Logic pointed out, he never thought he'd have Microsoft opening for him one day. I died. It was so funny.
I think that's the sign of the times. But anyway, and I think we had the Sumo Logic, who kind of redefines logs. We'll talk a little bit about that.
Yes.
We had Shopping Pal, which is kind of a new take on brick and mortars and experiential shopping. We had Libon, which is voicemail sucks.
By their hashtag.
Oh yeah.
Voicemail sucks.
Voicemail sucks,
yes.
But it's a new take on visual voicemail. I thought that was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
We had Point Burst, who was here before, and they kind of
Well, they're changing from their B2B to B2C.
That was their main message tonight, right?
I had to listen up. They're a Texas startup, so.
Texas Homer here.
I had to listen. Okay.
That Texas girl. It should be not that tech girl. Anyway, Prox to Me, Italian startup, right?
Yeah. Prox to Me was more of an event marketing sort of technology.
Yeah, I'd like to hear your take on that, and that was about it, right? So
that covers it.
So what was your favorite tonight?
Oh, I knew you'd hit me with this one. There were so many, honestly.
Should I sing the Yellow Rose of Texas or something like that, or while you're? No, sorry.
I kind of want to gravitate towards that. However, I want to say Sumo Logic.
Okay, tell me about that.
I out of the ones that we had a chance to view, I would go with them. What about you?
Sumo Logic was good. I liked their take on actually taking logs, which everyone kind of looks at, and extract information from the logs. I thought it was kind of cool from the maybe enterprise standpoint, maybe, and really anything. But yeah, okay, that was cool.
I don't know. That wasn't reassuring to me. Yeah, it was cool. Okay.
Her favorite reassurance? No, because that wasn't my favorite.
For you? I could tell. What was your favorite?
I like Shopping Pal, actually.
You have to explain this to me as to why. I like Shopping Pal because I really like the founder of Founder Suite. It's awesome. However, what was exciting for you?
Shopping Pal is an experiential shopping thing for brick and mortar. So any small business out there, and there's thousands of small businesses in San Francisco, right? And that's what the mayor tells us.
Yes.
So he's trying to get them up and going quickly. So he's addressing the small business owner as the target here.
But doesn't Square have that kind of locked down, because that's who they target as well?
Yeah, so I think what he's saying is that he could go into any point of sale database, extract what's the most popular, instead of the guy telling you, oh, I think you should like this. They'll actually tell you what the customers like. So it's kind of, he's claiming it's unbiased in that way.
Oh, okay. So, that's completely different from Square. Never mind that reference.
Right. No.
That's never mind.
You asked me.
I think that, okay. I like that aspect for it.
Yeah, I'm kind of, I kind of hold the flag for the small business owner in San Francisco, so I think that,
I liked his opening line when he came out and he said, has anyone not visited an Apple store? And so I began to scan the room. I'm looking around, who's never been to an Apple store before? And we actually had 4 people in the audience, because I counted. We had 4 people who never been.
Oh, they were probably Microsoft employees. No, there's probably more than that. But
I don't know. I don't think they were from America or something, and I don't know.
Well,
but that shouldn't have anything to do with it, right?
I guess maybe, maybe on Fuji they don't have an Apple store or something like that.
Maybe, yeah.
I think we have a Fuji
but for the
contingent
majority,
out here.
everyone here had been to an Apple store.
So
Okay.
I like them.
I really thought, honestly,
Yes.
when we go down to Point Burst and
Yeah.
Prox to Me,
Yeah.
I felt that they needed to really be at SF Music Tech.
You had tweeted that. I wanted to ask you about that.
Yes,
so tell me your take on that.
Once they started their pitch and introduced exactly what Point Burst was, their main client was musicians, people in TV and film.
Very true. Very true.
Because they restructured and they created a new model, moving away from B2B, and they partner with talent agencies. And when you partner with talent agencies, you really want to hone in on who was some of their musicians. They had some really big names on their presentation.
I didn't pay attention to that part.
Like George Lopez and all these different people that they had, and I really felt that they really would have benefited from Brian Zisk. Brian Zisk has SF Music Tech, and it's about the technology of music and the evolution of bands, how people are relating and really consuming music.
Yeah, it just finished up at Japantown a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their next event's going to be in May, but you
They
should check that
definitely
out
need
if you
to
have a
come
chance.
out.
Yeah.
So if you guys are out here in that time frame, and to the people at Point Burst, go to SF Music Tech.
Yeah, I like that. No, that's a good take. I like that.
And especially with Prox to Me, they could have benefited from that too, because they're all about event marketing, seeing who's at the event. The only thing that I really didn't understand, when Lisa from Microsoft she asked a really good question in the audience. She said, if I were to become a sponsor, if I were to become a partner, I want to see all the Microsoft users in this event. Is that what you're telling me I can get? And his response really floored me. He's like, no, you will see the Microsoft users who signed up with Prox to Me.
Yeah, because I think
She was, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
She
no.
thought-
I mean, I think from her standpoint, it made a lot of sense. As a marketing person for a big brand, I like to see what my reach is in a local environment like this, right? Which is kind of cool, right? If you could do that,
that would be
right?
amazing.
But I think what they do, what he explained to me, what they did is that they actually kind of take the Bluetooth signals that are generated in the room by the mobile devices and extract information via that way.
But they can only do that for Prox to Me users.
True.
So if you've never heard of Prox to Me, it's not beneficial for you as a sponsor.
That's true.
It's kind of like you would have to, it's the chicken and the egg. You'd have to promote Prox to Me, get people on Prox to Me, and then route them around to...
Kind of difficult, huh?
A bit.
Yeah.
I like the idea. Just kind of work on that aspect.
No. Okay, so anyway, I think it's going to be a wrap pretty soon. So what are you doing lately? I just want to hear what latest projects are you're doing?
Well, actually, I just accidentally pitched a project here tonight. So if you guys are, it's a fun project. So if you guys are around, I am hosting Hack a Film in a Day. Everybody knows I'm all about technology, hacker spaces, and all that good stuff. And we have some really awesome tech giants that come out to hack a film in a day.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're a filmmaker or anyone in the digital content space, typically when you try to find people, you either have to go to Craigslist or find people on set already to create content. A lot of people have ideas for projects, but they don't have the people.
True.
They don't have the people or equipment. So it's a media hacker space, and we are doing our event Sunday, October 20th at Pseudo Room in the East Bay in Oakland.
Oh, wow.
And we've been doing this event for almost a year.
Wow.
And this is the first time that we're doing it in the East Bay.
Wow. Any reason to be in the East Bay? Tell me more.
Well, there's a lot of reasons to be in the East Bay. One, it's huge. Right? There's tons of talent, everybody, and I mean, it's just a BART ride anywhere in the Bay Area.
As long as they don't strike.
This is true. I'm thinking they're not going to, so you'll be safe.
Okay.
So this is, that's a good one.
Sorry, I had to throw that in. We're in the middle of a potential BART strike here in the Bay Area,
we're having
guys.
issues, so yeah. But if they don't strike, it will be Sunday, October 20th at 9.
I think you just tweet that tech girl and say, can I have a ride to this event, please? And she will respond to each one of your thousands of tweets and find a ride for you.
Well, you know what? It's a great event because a lot of people, like I said in the pitch, you spend hours and hours on YouTube. But are you really on YouTube? No. You're watching other people on YouTube.
True.
So when you come to my hackathon, we will help you create digital content. We will get everyone together and hack out a project. So by the end of the day, you will have a searchable YouTube content that you'll be able to send out to the world and have your work be a part of.
I mean, That Tech Girl's one of my favorites of YouTube.
Of course.
As well as Nerd Stalker, of course.
Thank you.
But anyway.
Number one fan right here.
Yeah, number one fan. Only fan, but that's okay.
So yeah,
we won't say anything about
that's
that.
pretty much it. So if you guys want to be a part of Hack a Film in a Day, it's hackafilminaday.com, and we're also looking for sponsors and different things like that for future Hack a Film in a Days. And yeah.
So also go to our SF New Tech page. We have a blog that actually that says discounts galore for SF New Tech users, and then you'll find up to 50% discounts for events coming up in the next month or two. So check that out on our webpage, sfnewtech.com.
We've got a lot of fun events on the
on
website.
We got Dev Beats coming up.
Yes.
I think even tomorrow. There's another event there. It's really at the top of the list. So
you got to tell them about the exciting one.
Which
one?
Like
the big one.
What, the GMIC? Global Mobile.
No, that's not ours, that's theirs.
Oh.
Tell them about ours.
Okay, I'm sorry. In a few weeks, October 30th, and even before that, October 25th, we're going to have a startup call. It's Innovation Month in San Francisco, as you don't know. So
Yes.
Mayor Ed Lee made the proclamation that October will be Innovation Month in San Francisco, and it's the home of innovation.
So if you have an idea, you want to just get re-energized, you are in the startup community, go to SF New Crawl?
No, newtechcrawl.com.
That's what it is, newtechcrawl.com. So go to newtechcrawl.com and you can see all the startups that we're going to visit. We're having lunch at Rackspace. You might see Scoville.
Oh, that's right. We're going to start it off at Scoop It.
Yeah, we're going to Scoop It.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Scoop It. They pitched a few meetings ago, but
they were fantastic.
It's great. I use it. We use it here at SF New Tech.
Love Scoop It.
So anyway, reach out to us. We're looking for people to do demos. Also, Liberty Iron, we're looking for people to interview. So reach out to us, either That Tech Girl on Twitter, at Liberty Madison, or at Nerd Stalker, at Social Greg on Twitter for myself.
So if you have an idea, startup, please reach out to us, and we can possibly have you on the next SF New Tech stage.
And don't forget, we'll be in the nice studios of Q There Media, Jimmy G's Q There Media.
Of course, you have to come out and be on our show.
Yes, absolutely. He has a great space there. He pitched tonight. You can look at the video, but we're going to start using those studios as our home base for a lot of our podcasts, as well as feature interviews.
And a lot of my fans already know that they can catch That Tech Girl on the Silicon Valley Network. So that is also produced from Q There Media.
Right. So I'd like to thank our sponsors, Microsoft. They pitched tonight, IE
Good
and
job.
Outlook.
And before we go, I want to thank their occasional display table. What did she say?
Oh, the special display table that only travels with them to events like this. Yes.
She came with her own podium, the first time ever.
I was trying to figure out.
I want to say that was awesome.
Like a little suitcase or something like that? I don't know.
I don't know, but it was
awesome. We have to
awesome.
ask Lisa about that. I don't know, but
Good
it was
job
awesome.
on that, Lisa.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I've never seen that before. It was the first time in SF New Tech, so there's a lot of firsts tonight, actually. But anyway, thanks to them. Thanks to Leclerc Brian, who always makes this show possible as well. So
yes.
Anyway, I'm Greg Viloria, aka Social Greg on Twitter, and you are?
I am That Tech Girl at Liberty Madison on Twitter and everywhere else on the internet.
Okay, we're going to close this off. Thanks everyone for joining us. Be careful out there.
Thanks.